Hey Pussycats, it's your girl here again with another segment of Pussycat Nation. Ronnie. Head Pussycat, yes, that's me. Today is September 5th. Yes, I know I posted twice within 7 days. I'm posting today because you know how sometimes you feel a certain kind of way. Sometimes you feel lonely and you don't know what to do with yourself. So I was feeling lonely and I didn't know what to do with myself. And I know a good part of therapy for me is to write and to come on YouTube and speak whatever it is, that's on my mind. It's good therapy. That's what I've been told. Before we get started, can you please follow me on my Twitter account, RonnieBond0515, and on my Instagram account, RonnieBond0515. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe if you like the content. When you hear that notification button, press it so that you can watch my videos. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Positive and negative comments are always, accepted. I'm trying to get followers. I don't have enough followers, so I don't have enough people to leave comments. So what I have for you today, before we go on our topic, I'll tell you our topic after we read this. This is something that I wrote. I actually wrote it this morning because, like I said, I didn't know what to do with myself when I was feeling a special, I don't know, I was feeling some type of way. I tend to get I don't know, I tend to get depressed during, certain times I tend to get depressed, and a way for me to help get over I can't get over it, but a way to help me with my depression is through me writing and me coming here on YouTube and talking about it. That's what I've been told, by my therapist. It's a good way for me to express myself. So I'm going to express myself today, okay? Now, this is called I Want Somebody to Talk to. Laying in bed alone, no one to call on the phone. Can't remember the last time someone touched my body. I shouldn't be guilty for feeling lonely, but I am. Never knew I needed a backup plan. I want somebody to talk to. Can't get in the car and drive to a lounge bar that's not too far due to circumstances. COVID has it unsafe. I want somebody to talk to. My mind should just flirt online to find someone to talk to take the loneliness off my mind. Not for show and tell, but a buddy to talk to, a long distance friend. 5 minutes in, multiple pervs sent about 20 dick pics. What was I thinking? Sometimes social media makes me sick. I want someone to talk to and maybe hold. I decided to go on YouTube. I got hot and a bit moist watching the gyrations and 6 packs of BTS classic Take You Down video from Chris, As Yet singing about last night, and Jay Holiday taking me to bed. If I had a good man, I would love him, fuck him, each time my body he yearned. But instead, an 8-inch pink vibe is what takes me for a ride during my lonely nights, which is every night. I want someone to love. It's been years since I felt a man's touch, his breath on my ear, neck. I long for so much. I don't want a fuckboy or any more toys. I want to feel a man's kiss my lips with his hands on my hips. He gets a pass to massage my ass, lift my skirt, panties rip, as he kneels down to take a sip. My waterfalls don't drip. Then with his tongue, Pandora he will explore as he reintroduces me to how to feel like a woman. I will make him feel that I know how to appreciate the touch and love of a man. This night he will fall. I want to be in love. Would his age matter? Not today. We're living in a time where age is just a number, and I'm feeling nicer than the Mad Hatter. What can I say? If you're a young man above 28, this woman tonight will make you feel like a man. Them young women, out of mind, forever out of sight, because tonight we found each other to love. Okay. I don't know if some of you pussycats out there feel that way. Sometimes you feel lonely. You know, my male and my female pussycats, sometimes you feel lonely and, you know, you're tired of being alone. I'm not saying that I use vibes or not, because I don't know, I think that would be personal. But it's just something that I wrote. But no, I don't use vibes. No. Whenever I do come across someone, you know, I want to be able to feel him. In a 8-inch vibe, he'll probably just slide in and dangle and slide out, and, you know, I don't know. I kind of like want to feel, you know, every inch of whatever man decides to tackle all of this chocolateness. Okay? So today's topic is, does size matter, and should we worry about someone's age? Like, does age matter? Truthfully, I don't know how a lot of you feel about this, but I don't think that age matters. I know my child's father, he's younger than I am. I won't tell you how old I am, but he's younger than I am. And I feel if a man could date a woman or marry a woman that's 20 years his senior, you know, his 20 years younger than him, then I feel that a woman can do it also. I mean, love is love, right? If you're old, well, elderly and wrinkled, and if there's a young pussycat who legitimately is into you, and she's not out to get money from you or anything, I feel it's okay to, you know, have a relationship or start a relationship with him or her. Same thing. Well, it's kind of like double standards though when a woman does it. Men do it all. Men do it all the time. I know. Who is it? Bruce Willis. His new wife is younger than he is. Um, the Baldwin guy, the older Baldwin, he's way older than his wife. Chelsea Grammer, he was older than his wife. Jay-Z's older than Beyonce. Janet Jackson, she was older than her ex-husband. Celine Dion, she was younger than her husband. I don't know, he was like what, maybe 20, 30 years older than she was. You know, she loved him a lot. They had some kids. Like I said, I really don't see anything wrong with dating someone who's younger or older, because like I said, love is love. Only thing is, you don't want them too young, because if they're too young, then they may be still on the immature side, and they may still be latched to their mother's nipples, and you really don't want a guy that's still attached to his mother's nipples, because you don't need to be competing against for his affection of, against his mama. Because if you have a dude that's a mother's boy, a mama's boy, or whatever, I don't know, I think that's a losing battle. Because, I don't know, most guys act kind of, ew, if they're still attached to their mothers, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to let that go, bro. Let your mother's nipples go. You shouldn't be on it anyway. She has no more milk in there for you to digest. Okay? So let your mama's nipples go and move on with your life with, that woman who wants to be with you or who's interested in you. And if you have sisters that are clingy, let them go too, because you don't need to be hanging on to their paws. You need to let them go too and start your life with that male or female pussycat that you're interested in, or she's interested in you. But yeah, again, if you're too young, just leave that alone. Or I don't know, I might get a lot of slack for this one. If they have too many daggone kids, leave it alone. You don't want to have a pussycat who got like 6 kittens. He got like 4 different pussycat baby mamas. That's horrible, because you guys will always be complaining or fighting about money, because he has to give child support to this baby mama, that baby mama, that baby mama, and the other baby mama. So you really don't want to deal with that. I know personally, I don't. 1 kitten for me is okay. 2, depending on the circumstance. If the mama pussycat was just piss poor and not a good mother, and she's not in the child, in the kid's life, then I could swing that way. But if she's a pussycat, she's filled with like a whole lot of drama and issues, and oh my god, everything is like gimme, 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 or I don't want her around my kids. You take her around my kids, that'll be the last time you see your kids, or all of that extra bullshit. Oh gosh, I know I cannot take or will not tolerate whatever you may want to call it. That's not my thing. So like I said, 1 is fine. 2, it depends on the circumstance. So, yes, a younger pussycat is okay, depending on his mindset. I know a lot of women say a younger cat has more stamina. That may or may not be true. Some pussycats, after one try or one go round, they sleep, and you waiting for more. You want some more, and he's like snoring already. Oh no, seriously. But yeah, after one try, especially if the cuckoo's good, that cat, he be out like a light. And you want more, but you can't have no more, because he's just dead in the world. It's just dead to the world, flopping up and down in the air, lifeless. So, with young pussycats, it depends. Some of them, I heard, do have a lot of stamina. Some of them could do it for a while. I don't know what that feels like, for someone to want to do it for a while. It's been so long that I don't even remember how it feels. I mean, it's not sad. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. So whatever man I do get, pray for him. That's all I can say is pray for him. He'll need prayer. It's been a while. These do hurt. If I could get that good grip on the back or on the butt, and if he feels good, just pray for him. Okay, now a question that a lot of people ask is, does size matter? I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna say no. Reason being is, if someone is only about this size, what is this, like 4 inch? I don't know, this could be 4 inches. If he's about 4 inches and the girth isn't really that thick, but if you're really into him, your body eventually adjusts to it. And no matter how small he is, if you really like him, or if you really like him, it'll feel nice. It'll feel good. If he's the size of your thumb, my thumb is about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches. It really doesn't have any girth. No, honey. No, pussycat. I think you gotta let that one go. I mean, I know everybody deserves to find love and have a healthy sex life, but if he's the size of your thumb, I don't I don't think or know you can feel it. And I know it's been a while since I've did anything, and for me to feel 2 inches, I don't know, it might feel good for the first 5 seconds, and then after that you might just fall out. I don't know, it could be. Well, but say if you have, my ruler's not in here, say if you have a man, he has something the size of the stapler. The stapler is probably, I don't know, a good 7 inches. It has a good width. Sometimes something that big feels good. Sometimes it don't. Something that size inside of a cuckoo that hasn't been touched in a couple of years, that could hella hurt. It could be a good hurt or it could be a bad hurt. I don't know. I mean, this might be a good size, right? I think it, yeah, it might be a good size. I mean, you don't want anything that's gonna tear your insides, you know, and you don't want anything that's gonna shred your insides. I don't want anything that's gonna shred my insides. I want something that's going to have my walls cling to it. That makes sense? Yeah, I want something that my walls could wrap around and suction, like a suction cup or something. You know, when you're with someone, you want to be able to feel what he's working with. Like, say if you're a pussycat and you've been around a way and your coochie is just loose. It's like the lips look sorry down there and it's just loose. And then if someone, even the size, was to, have relations with you and look at my teeth. If someone was to have relations with you and he's that big and he still falls out of you because you don't use your cuckoo too much during your younger years, I don't know what to tell you. I know I saw once on Real Housewives of Atlanta, they was doing some, I don't know, it was something, some type of ball thing that they put inside their cuckoo, and it was supposed to like tighten the muscles on that. I don't know if something like that is accurate or if it really works, but my advice to you female pussycats is don't overuse your cuckoo, because if you get a man and you tell him that you haven't had woo-woo in a while, and if he's this size and he falls out, I don't think you're going to see too much of him, because he's going to feel that you lied about your sexual experiences, or and that you're a hoe. And I don't know, I think that's, you just might just have a one night stand. You know. You know, I've never had a one night stand. I mean, I know women who have, but I've never had one. I don't know. So I guess maybe because if I'm having, if I'm intimate with someone, and if I like that someone, and if he feels good and he treated me good, you know, while we were, you know, on that trial basis or whatever, I would want to continue to see him. And, you know, I don't, a one night stand, you just, what they call it, stick and move. No, I don't want to stick and move. I want him to stick and stay. Yeah, that's how I want, stick and stay, not stick and move, stick and stay. I don't know, but I know I said this in a few of my videos. Right now, I know people are, you know, afraid and skeptical to go out and explore because of COVID, and they should be. But the only thing is, when COVID is over, and I'll say this a million times, it's, the STD rate is going to be really high. I know I've never had an STD, and I don't want an STD. And like, say if you come across somebody you really like, and you know, y'all haven't done anything, y'all haven't become intimate or anything yet, but you want to see him, you really like him, you want to, you know, you want to continue to see him. So a lot of people don't like using condoms. So do you ask this male pussycat or female pussycat to go with you to the doctor, to the gynecologist, or Planned Parenthood if you don't have insurance, to get tested to make sure you don't have anything? Or do you just, you know, jump the gun and do it? Because I know, like I said, some people do have sex. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. But some people do have intimacy on the first night. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories about it. It lasts not long, but like maybe a couple, no, that's not long. A couple of weeks isn't long. It's like, if I don't know, was to sleep with someone the first time I met him, I would have to really like him. I can't be drunk. It can't be drunk sex. I have to really like him. And you know, that's some of the things that, you know, most of us female pussycats worry about, is if, you know, we're gonna see that person again, you know, if we catch feelings or something, or we, you know, like what we felt, you know, he was this size and it was really good, you know, he gave it to you like maybe 3 times. I think 3 times. 3 times is good. 3 times is enough. He gave it to you 3 times, you know, within the same night or day. I mean, I think I would be good with 3 times. If that's how, if he got me excited, if he aroused me that many times, I would be more than happy to please him. I mean, he's, yeah. So, but like I said, some of us would want more than just that one night stand with the pussycat that has the penis. I mean, the tool that's this size. This, like I said, this is about 7.5 inches. So sometimes size does matter, because you don't want anything too small. You do want to be able to feel it. And I know some guys say if their tool is small, they say that they could please you other ways. That with their tongue. But you don't want to feel the tongue all the time. A tongue isn't the same as feeling the tool. I mean, a tongue feels nice, but you want to feel the thunder, when you climax with the tool. I mean, I would like to feel the tool when I when I climax. Do I feel a little uncomfortable speaking on the subject? No, I don't feel uncomfortable talking about it. I just feel silly talking about it, because you look at it. Some people will look at me as like, wow, she has urges, or she had sex before. Yes, I'm human. I did have needs. Oh, I still do have needs. It's just, I'm single right now. And, you don't want to settle. I don't want to settle. I don't want to settle with anybody. I want somebody who, legitimately wants to be in a relationship with me. A relationship could be an entanglement, right? Yeah. I want someone to be in a relationship with me. I mean, this would be nice if he had that size. It would be nice. But if he didn't, if he had this size, I guess this size is okay. Yeah, it's not. Oh yeah, see, it's not as